Okay, Nick from the Fresh RN team again. We're transitioning from thinking to doing, and right now I'm still thinking instead of doing, meaning that I'm waiting for Hurricane Michael. It's supposed to hit land here in about half an hour. There have been bands of rain and wind, nothing above like 50 or 60 miles an hour yet. So that relates to waiting for patients to go bad. So you need to know the signs and symptoms of a patient, of what's the likely, if they all of a sudden take a turn for the worse, what's that going to look like? Where is equipment? My past example was making sure that things are plugged in, making sure that you've got the electrical outlets you need, but also making sure you know where the bedboard is in case you need to do CPR. In some cases, putting the bedboard underneath the patient. And again, we're not doing this superstitiously. We're either doing this completely or not at all. I think you just waste time if you're just puttering around with equipment. And that's an important thing too, that once you've got everything ready, once you're not sure if a patient's going to get better or if they're suddenly taking a turn for the worse, then you need to pay attention to the patients that are doing fine, because of course you might be caught up now, but you won't be if you have to spend an hour pumping on somebody else's chest. So even though it may seem counterintuitive when you think there's an emergency, well, there's often emergencies. That's why you're hired and that's why you're paid to look after these patients. So you need to make sure that instead of stewing on it, focusing on their monitor every single second, that you stay caught up with your other patients. You make sure that you don't miss any details with them. A lot of times when I miss something, it's because I had a sicker patient, and so I missed something on a patient who I thought was doing fine. So you need to take that time to also look at the other patient, because again, critical thinking is great, it's what everyone teaches you, but it's a critical doing, actually getting your stuff done, that really matters. And I think I'm gonna go back inside before I get swept away. Okay.